Hello，大家好，我们继续学习课本，好不好？标准教程 HSK6下册。好嘞，第3期课我们学到第101页。Alright， 3期。We'll do the words. 词汇，总是在学习词汇。OK， 忠实 yeah, loyal. So loyal you would describe like a dog. Dogs are very loyal. What things can be 忠实？你忠实的伙伴 your loyal companion. Often you use it metaphorically. What things can be 忠实？ I think your dog, maybe like your phone or something, used figuratively. All right, what things can be 忠实? I would say dog is the most likely. Your loyal companion, like a human or a partner or something. Come on, what's going on? Yeah. Patience, young scallywag. 忠实, come on. Dog got your tongue? All right, that didn't work. 忠实这个词通常用来描述对某人、某事和某物的忠诚和可靠。忠诚 also loyal. 忠实 not sure about the difference. Blah 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 blah. Okay, 人忠实的朋友、忠实的员工、忠实的粉丝。Oh yeah. So Taylor Swift fans might be rather loyal. And like loyal friends, loyal employees. OK， 他是一个非常忠实的朋友，总是愿意倾听和支持你。Yeah, that's fine. 公司因为有许多忠诚的员工而发展的很好。他是个歌手的忠实粉丝。粉丝 is kind of an English word, right? Yeah, it's this kind of noodles which I don't like. 粉丝 yeah, it's used to mean a fan of such things such as Taylor Swift or football or something like this. 跟随他多年，动物 yeah. 这只狗非常忠实，总是守护在主人身边。Yeah, dogs. Okay, and here we have a loyal object. Okay, 这款软件是我的忠实助理，帮助我完成了很多工作。Yeah, so this software is loyal. It means it's not used literally. It means that it's always by your side helping you, kind of. A loyal helper. Yeah. 这本笔记本已经陪伴我多年，记住了我的许多想法。So they didn't use the word 忠实。忠实的伴侣，伴侣 is often a romantic partner. Yeah, maybe it's also more general than that. 伴侣。Anyways, ChatGPT forgot to use 忠实。Okay, 思想和信念。I'm not sure what this is referring to. 忠实的信徒，信徒 would be like a religious follower. All right. 他是一位宗教，不好意思，他是一位宗教的忠实信徒。Okay, so this is like someone who's devout, committed to their religion. 每周都会去教堂。教堂 would be Christian, I guess. 教堂。忠实的支持者 loyal supporters. 他们是这个运动的忠实支持者，积极参与各项活动。Yeah, loyal supporters, loyal fans and supporters and so on. 行为表现 all right. 忠实的记录，忠实的改变。No, this isn't 改变, it's 改编. What is 改编? Adaptation. Oh, okay. Then it shouldn't be this the. It should be the other the. 这本日记忠实的 Yeah, it's this the. 忠实的记录了他每天的生活。All right, so this diary faithfully records her everyday 生活 life. 这部电影忠实的改编自那本著名的小说著名小说OK 忠实也 faithfully 改编 adapts. Okay, so the movie adapts a novel like Lord of the Rings or something like that. Yeah, okay. 他是一个忠实的朋友 blah blah blah. 这只狗非常忠实 So that's quite similar to English, right? You have loyal friends, loyal companions, a loyal maybe it's faithful, a faithful adaptation. A faithful, maybe that's a better translation, in fact. Faithful adaptation of a novel and a devout or a loyal, committed follower of a religion. Yeah. So faithful, let's add faithful to the list. Faithful. In some contexts, it seems faithful is a better choice. Next is 不敢当. Yeah, 不敢当 is one of these things you just say when someone compliments you. There's a few like this. To be flattered. Yeah. So it kind of counts as a HSK6 word, but I don't know. People remember this, and when you walk around China, and some people inevitably say your Chinese is really good, even regardless of how good it is. You can say 不敢当 or 你跟我讲了 or something like this. 不敢当. Oh, whoops. Is it a word? It's more like you're pushing all the wrong buttons. If you do two things at once, you do them half as well. 不敢当. What's going on? I updated Google, Android, and everything's different. What's going on? What do I do? I want to... I don't know what's going on. How do I input? Grammarly, floating keyboard search, YouTube emojis. All right, I'm going to pause for a second. This is going to take some time. Yeah, all right, so the update to Android changed my default input method. I've been using the Baidu input method. What are we talking about? 不敢当, 不敢当, 不敢当. Yeah, okay. No, 谦词, 谦词. It's like words of modesty, right? I don't know, self-deprecatory expression. 表示 承担不起 承担不起 承担 I don't know. 对方给 no 对方给予的礼遇夸奖等 Yeah. It's just a generic thing you might say. 不敢当, 不敢当. It kind of just implies you flatter me or something. Yeah. Okay, next. 走廊. Oh, actually, before we move on, maybe we should look at 敢. 不敢 or 不敢. 不敢什么? 不敢 is a word. 不敢 敢 meaning dare. 不敢 meaning dare not. 我不敢. 他没有不敢做的事情. All right, so there's nothing he dare not do. All right. 不敢得罪人. Yeah, 不敢. What's that song? There's a song. 不敢再忘记你. Yeah, that one. It's from 老鼠爱大米. Yeah. 我不敢再忘记你. I dare not forget you again. 不敢 to dare not do something. All right, 走廊. 走廊 is a noun, so let's look it up on 走廊 on Google image search. 走廊. Yep, that's 走廊. 走 meaning walk, 廊 corridor. There you go. 走廊 corridor, passageway. Hall. Yep, 走廊. So maybe in school the teacher will ask you to put your 背包把背包放在走廊里. Yeah. 教室里面没有足够的地方，没有空间。Yeah. That's 走廊. The lung, I don't think I've ever seen outside of this word. Maybe it exists outside of the word 走廊. There is, yeah, actually maybe I have seen it once. But lung, porch, corridor, veranda. 长廊, 走廊, 发廊. Usually it's like 理发店 or something like that. 发廊. All right, painted corridor, but it just means corridor. There's a corridor connecting China to Afghanistan, right? Let's ask ChatGPT. That has a name similar. What's the name of the part of China which connects to Afghanistan? Hopefully I remember this correctly. There it is. Wahan Zolong, panhandle in the northeast of Afghanistan sharing a border with China. Oh, have I got it backwards? So this is this part here. Wahan Zolong. So this part here. So it's part of Afghanistan. Afghan. So, sorry, it's part of Afghanistan above Pakistan, right? Not 100% sure. Pakistan. Okay, and yeah, so I said the wrong thing to ChatGPT and it figured it out. And so there's this little border here between China and Afghanistan. Interesting. It's in these mountains, right? So maybe not many people are there anyway. All right. So this is 走廊. This is also a 走廊 used figuratively here. 瓦罕走廊. So this is a corridor in Afghanistan. So you can go from China to Afghanistan, but probably you'll take a plane. All right. 走廊. That's also a corridor. So it can be used for the thing you walk in a long hall or something like this, and it can be used more figuratively. 走廊. All right, what's next? 徒弟, apprentice. So apprentice, often like a pupil or a student kind of apprentice, or 徒弟. It was used back with 孔子, this sort of thing. So they have 徒弟, students, 徒弟, or disciples, or yeah. 跟从师傅. So this 师傅 isn't like 师傅, like 司机的师傅. This 师傅 is like master, right? This one, not the kind of casual term we have nowadays. Yeah, so 跟从师傅学艺的人 泛指跟内行学，no 跟内行学习的人，泛指 yeah. So broadly refers to people who study from someone who is 内行. 内行 you have 内行 and 内外. No, you have 内行 and 外行, right? So this is someone who's adept at a certain hang meaning like skill in this case, or practice. All right. So, okay, 收徒弟, so to take on an apprentice. 请专, okay, 请, this is 邀请, right? 请 to request. 专家带徒弟. So this is also take on, right? 带徒弟, train. Oh, okay, a little bit different. 徒弟. Yeah, so 徒弟 is kind of like a student, but a student with a master. Not like a student at a university. Someone studying under a master or something like that. Okay, in which contexts might I encounter 徒弟? A disciple. It implies a closer relationship between the master and the apprentice than just a student. 徒弟指的是学徒和弟子。弟子 yeah, that's another one, isn't it? 弟子学徒 apprentice or disciple, follower. 通常是在某种技能和知识上拜师学习的人。拜师 I'm not so sure about this one. To formally become an apprentice to a master. There you go. 拜师学习的人。以下是一些可以会遇到徒弟的情境和例子。Let's see what we got. So, handicraft, right? 手工艺。老木匠收了一个年轻的徒弟。So 木匠 or 匠, this 匠 refers to craftsmen. So there's a range of craftsmen. Usually, in this case, it's 木匠, 木 meaning wood. A wood craftsman is a carpenter. 木匠 you have 铁匠. There's other types of 匠. I can't think of many at the moment. And the 老 implies like inexperienced. An experienced carpenter took on a youthful student or apprentice. 传授他木工技巧. 传授 is to impart. So usually you impart knowledge or skills or experience, that sort of thing, with 传授. 这位陶艺大师的徒弟们学习了许多制作陶瓷的方法. Yeah, so the student, well, the disciples learned lots of 陶瓷. Tao is pottery and ci is ceramics or China. The China that does not refer to the country. It's funny how there's China and there's Mandarin, which also refers to not non-languages, but anyway. 传统武术, traditional martial arts. So this is like Kung Fu Panda kind of boom, that sort of thing, right? 师傅每天都教徒弟练习武术基本功. So 基本功 will be basic Kung Fu, right? Basic skills. Maybe not necessarily Kung Fu, but 武术 is like martial arts, but usually Kung Fu. 他的徒弟们继承了他一生的武艺. 武艺 so martial arts. This is literally the same as martial arts, right? 武 martial 艺 art. Yeah. But I think 武术 is more common. Is it more general? No, maybe they're the same. 现在职业 no, 现代职业. So, okay, 食饮业. So this is a culinary industry. Sorry, I said 食饮业, 餐饮业. 餐饮业. 大厨, so 大 here represents like a major or famous or well-renowned. In this case, 厨 is 厨师 chef 大厨。有几个徒弟，他们每天在厨房里学习烹饪技巧。徒弟们跟随师傅学做各种菜肴。Yeah, so they follow their master and study 菜肴 how to make 菜肴 different dishes. 菜肴 like Gordon Ramsay or something like this. 艺术和表演. So we're talking about an arts or like performing arts, like student and master situation. 这位画家的徒弟正在学习传统的国画技法。Okay, so traditional 国画 yeah, traditional Chinese paintings. Yeah. I'm not well knowledgeable about arts, so I'll take it as it is. 剧团里有几个年轻的徒弟在向老演员学习表演技巧。Yeah, so there are some experienced actors leading this acting troupe. Sorry, did I do something? No, we're okay. 剧团 theatrical troupe. Yeah. Okay, 商业和技术。他作为一个成功的企业家 entrepreneur， 收了一些徒弟，教他们如何创业。So he's a successful entrepreneur. Oh, no, he as a successful entrepreneur took on a few students or disciples and taught them how to 创业, like establish what would you say? Oh, taught them entrepreneurship. That would be fine. 这位资深程序员有几个徒弟，正在学习编程技能。So, okay, 程序员 programmer. So this experienced or veteran programmer took on a few students or disciples and is now that's an issue. Yeah, I didn't notice that before. 学习. So who is studying? The students are studying. So I think this is one of these cases where that counts as legitimate. In general, so 程序员这位资深程序员 this, in principle, should be the subject of this sentence. But because it makes no sense that this veteran programmer is studying programming, you are to infer that the subject of the second clause is the 徒弟. Normally, you don't do that. Normally, the subject carries on from the previous clause. 宗教和哲学 religion and philosophy. 佛教僧人 yeah, this is 僧 kind of a rare character. You only encounter it in Buddhism and in Journey to the West. 佛教 no, how do you pronounce that? I pronounce it wrong. 佛教 can Google tell me how to pronounce this word? Because it's a very rare syllable. 佛教 pronunciation. I'm assuming a syllable cannot be copyrighted. It's uncopyrightable. 再说一遍。佛教。佛教。佛教。佛教。Alright. 佛教。佛教。Alright. 佛教僧人 what is 僧人? It's like a monk or something like that, right? Yeah, monk. 僧人有很多徒弟 跟随他学习佛法，佛法。So 佛 pertains to Buddhism. 法 would be the ways of Buddhism or something like this. Dharma. Okay, I don't know much about Buddhism. I'm going to interpret that as the ways of Buddhism. But Dharma probably has the teachings of the Buddha. Yeah, that makes sense. Dao Shi. So here, Dao refers to Taoism. So Dao Jiao, Dao Jiao. So Dao Shi would be a Taoist, right? Taoist priest. Okay, 道士的徒弟们学习道教的经典和修行方法。All right, so the Taoists disciples are studying the Taoist 经典 classical and what is 修行? I don't know this one. 方法 To devote oneself to spiritual development. 修行 All right. So, yeah, these are religious, cultural things I don't usually get involved in, so I don't know much about. 这个武术馆里 no 武术馆里有许多徒弟 so 武术馆 will be like a dojo or martial arts studio or something. 他们每天都在师傅的指导下练习 every day practicing under their master. 老师傅的徒弟们已经可以独立完成许多复杂的工艺品制作了。Hold on. Yeah. So 完成是已经可以独立完成。Yeah, I'm a bit uncomfortable with this part at the end here of that sentence. Let's move on. 他的徒弟们都非常尊敬他，愿意听从他的教导。No, it should be first tone, right? No, it is fourth tone. 教导 This is 教授的教。So there's first tone 教我老师教中文。and there's 教育的教 So this is 教导。OK。在这家餐厅里，所有的大厨都是从徒弟一步步成长起来的。师傅对徒弟们要求严格，希望他们能真正掌握这门艺术，这门技艺。All right. Very strict towards his students. All right, what's next? 气功. Yeah, okay. 气功 is a thing. Some kind of breathing exercises. I have no idea what this means, but I know you can say 练气功. So breathing exercises. I don't know. We can probably YouTube it. I don't really know what it is. I asked, what's qigong? And so, I don't know. I asked random Chinese people, what is qigong? So give it a moment. I'm guessing it won't get angry at me if I look at a few seconds of qigong on YouTube. Qigong, and what videos? Okay, here we go. Is this qigong? 健身气功 So I'll just skip in the middle. All right. Yeah. All right. That's what it is. Okay. Qigong. So you can 练 Qigong, right? I don't really know what it is. 练 Qigong. Yeah, 我祖母每一天 一大早 in the early morning 在公园练气功 yeah practices 气功 is it the same as 太极拳 I don't know let's ask ChatGPT is 气功 the same as 太极拳 maybe I'm guessing it's not but they seem very similar to me a traditional Chinese system of cultivating vital energy qi through coordinated breathing movement meditation 太极拳 yeah very similar isn't it 气功和太极拳是两种不同的中国传统功法和剑仙体系，但它们有一些相似之处。They have a few similarities. All right. Anyway, let's move on because I don't think it's absolutely critical for the HSK6 to have a particularly deep understanding of the nuances of Qigong. I'm guessing this is what the people do in the morning when I look out the window and they're doing things. I think they're doing Taiji Chen and they're practicing their swordsmanship and so on. Ah, Jian. Oh, here it is. Taiji Juan, Taiji Jian. So this is also going to be this is what I see out the window early in the morning. There's all these old people and they do Taiji Jian. All right. Yeah, this is just normal China, right? If you're a morning person like me, this is what you see. If you're a night person, maybe you don't.
32是
I can't.
收脚扰剑3
Yeah.
弓步拦剑左弓步拦1撇脚扰剑
Yeah, this is what I see all the time in China. People practicing with their swords. Yeah, this is like real China. Usually they're just downstairs and they're still wearing their like pajamas because they haven't gotten dressed yet. All right. So jian is the Chinese word for sword. You just saw what a sword is. That is a jian. You often see it in the word bao jian. So in a lot of movies, they have bao jian, like Hua Mulan, bao jian. In Hua Mulan, it just means the bao just means precious. So it's a precious sword. So in the movie Hua Mulan, I think it doesn't matter which version because that's an important plot point. Hua Mulan, bao jian. So her father had a special sword. So this is her 宝剑 Yeah, 宝剑 Got it? 花木兰迪士尼花了这个 Where does it say 宝剑 It will probably say 宝剑 then. 花木兰的剑 3D 打印 A 3D sword. I saw this at the cinemas. I was a little bit Yeah, maybe we shouldn't go too far off topic, but I was a little bit disappointed. I feel like it became a superhero movie. Whereas, yeah, like, she's meant to be this kind of real person. Yeah, it's a Hollywood style thing to treat qi as some kind of superpower as opposed to just something that everyone has. Yeah, this is her 宝剑. Or maybe I should say it's her father's 宝剑. Yeah. 佩剑. Anyway, Hua Mulan. All right, next is all right, that's that. Next. It's just a grunting sound. There's many grunting sounds in Chinese. This is one of them. They're just grunting sounds. It's like, okay. I don't know. Next is 协会, association club, which we studied in the last video. It's a noun meaning that. There's all sorts of types of associations. We looked at like agricultural associations and commerce associations and so on. 爆发. We did this word. We talked about volcanoes. 爆发. 火山爆发了. We did this word. Sorry, can we look? Oh, fun. I'm sure we did this word, is it? I'm just curious as to where we saw it. Is it here? Oh, yeah. So if you go back to chapter 30, it is here. Yeah. 爆发, we did this word. 爆发. 爆发 meaning to erupt. You can use it. So notice, okay, where are we? 爆发, explode, burst, or meaning to erupt. So normally you use it for volcanoes, right? 爆发. You need to notice there's two of them. There's 爆发 and there's 爆发, and they're pronounced the same, but they're written slightly differently. 爆发 and 爆发. There's two of them. Pronounced the same, written differently. So 爆发, this one, with the fire, used with volcanoes. Okay? 火山爆发了, with the fire, add the fire for the volcano. Makes sense. This other one, yeah, is used more metaphorical. Quite similar to English, in fact. So the crowd erupted into applause, you could say. Burst into applause. We looked at that one. And there's this other one, break out. Yeah, which is a little bit different and doesn't have the fire on bao, right? This character is different. 爆发, 突然而猛烈的发生, so occurring suddenly and fiercely. 山洪, so mountain flood, maybe. 山洪爆发, sudden flood unleashed from the mountains. This might be some figurative usage. 爆发传染病. Yeah, so the pandemic would be a good example of that, right? So COVID was a 传染病. 就是新型新冠肺炎 no 新冠肺炎 so new type pneumonia is a 传染病是一种传染病 it's a communicable disease, so if you're sick you can give it to me. And it 爆发 because it's like we're going about our lives, everything's normal, and then what? 我们一切生活都颠倒了。Yeah, so the pandemic 爆發, so that's this one. But you could probably use this one as well, right? I'm not sure. No, maybe this one should be some kind of 突然发生. Yeah, maybe both are okay for that, the figurative usage. Anyway, 爆发, explode, burst. Think volcano erupting. 爆发. All right. P. Okay. P. Top split. Yeah. Sorry, I want to pause for a second. I need the bathroom. All right, you still there? What were we doing? P. Chop split. Okay, so P. I see this character most commonly in PD. Me. Hold on. It's not the same character. Really? It's not the same character. P. This is PD to P. Okay, so P Kai to P. There's not the same character. That's blowing my mind. PD. So the top of this character and the bottom of this character are the same, right? It's blowing my mind that these are different characters. P. let's look at this P in the textbook, and then let's maybe look at the other one and not get confused. P. So to chop, to split. So often I see PK, usually like 木材, like wood or something like this, like chopping wood. P. Yeah, 雷劈了老树. They're related as well. P. Let's look at PK. P. P 木头. Yeah. So 用刀斧 is 斧头的斧 right? 斧刀斧 knife and axe. 向下破开砍 so break open can is chop. So 劈木头 so you're using an axe or something axe like to cut wood, chop wood. 一劈两半 okay, so one cut and it split into two. 劈波斩浪 劈波斩浪 oh, this is like an ironclad or something like this. There's ferocious seas, but your ship's like, nah, I win. Slash through the waves, all right. 竹木等 裂开 okay, so this is just splitting naturally. Not so it's not someone coming along with an axe going. It is just maybe through contraction and expansion through heat. The 木板劈了 okay, that makes sense. So 木板 is wooden planks, like you might have on a floor or something like this. And if they're splitting apart, yeah, that can happen naturally. 钢笔尖劈了 钢笔尖 oh, okay, so 钢笔 is a fountain pen. The 尖 is the nib of a fountain pen. 劈了 it's split, all right. Pen nib of a fountain pen. 雷电 no, 雷电击毁和击毙 is that right? 击毙 yeah, 击毙 okay, so struck by lightning. It really is so close to that other, all right. 老树被雷劈了 so when I see that, I think lightning struck it and split it in two. So 被雷劈了 I want to look at some examples. Hopefully they'll give me things that are not disgusting. 被雷电被雷 is not 被雷劈 oh, okay, so all right, it's not too bad. But apparently this guy got struck by lightning. This 英国男子10年内被雷电劈过3次. The 电 is a traditional character, right? Okay. So is it the same guy struck 10 times by lightning? Oh, sorry, not 10 times, 3 times. 3 times in 10 years. I like how it's so casual, just walking along and zap. 被雷劈了 被雷劈了 Oh yeah, I hear giraffes have an issue with getting struck by lightning, which is kind of logical. They're just walking around Africa, just like doing their thing. I feel like eating a treetop, and suddenly zap. 最容易被雷劈死的动物就是长颈鹿。对 They do have trouble with getting struck by lightning. Because they're so tall. That's bad design. Alright. They must also have a lot of trouble getting through hallways. 走廊长颈鹿在走廊里总是碰头再次碰头。Alright, P. So P, this P, which is different to the other P we'll look at in a second, can mean struck by lightning. Okay. The fourth meaning is a noun. So this is verb, verb, verb. So I was expecting them to all be verbs, but 有两个斜面合成的简单器件。纵剖面 this is like a cross section. 纵剖面呈三角形。So is this like a wedge or something like this? Yeah, sure. 尖劈, yeah, it's a wedge. Like it's an object. 尖劈, okay. And 正对着人的头、脸、胸 Alright. 大于劈头脚下来. So this is like directly on someone's head. It's raining directly on someone's head. That's how it works. Yeah. 劈柴, chai is 木柴, right? This chai represents like firewood, right? Wood used for fires. 劈成两半. So yeah, you often add a complement afterwards, like it's chopped and becomes two halves. Keyboard 斩浪. Yeah, we saw that. It's like slicing through waves. Okay, 板子劈了, board was split. We saw that one. We saw that one. All right. So that is P. So something is split. So usually I would use 裂. So 裂, this 裂, for something that splits without an axe. 整体破开和分离. 西瓜摔裂了. So it was dropped on the ground and split. Is that right? 摔裂. I think it fell over and split. You'd have to look at the context, but I'm imagining a watermelon dropped on the ground and breaking into two. 四分五裂, 四分五裂, what does that mean? Disintegrate. Yeah, so sometimes numbers like this, 四五, just kind of refers to many parts, many. So it's like 分裂 is a word, 分裂 meaning to split. We'll get to that in a second, but 裂开, split open. Oh, there it is, 分裂. 分裂. So this is also kind of split, break up. So this one is split, break up into many parts or disintegrate, it seems. Yeah, 碗碰裂了. No, yeah, 碗 bowl 碰裂了. 碰裂了. It was knocked and broke into parts. Okay. 裂痕. So this is the scar left from something splitting. Rupture, fissure. Oh, okay. So not necessarily on someone's face. Okay. And 裂纹. So 纹 pertains to like wrinkles and so on. So this would be a wrinkle left over from something splitting, crack floor. Yeah. Yeah, I think 裂 would be more common to use than P for something like splitting naturally. And what was the other one? Oh, yeah. 霹雳. So this is another character again, which I thought I understood until just now. 霹雳. 来势猛. Okay. 响声大的雷. Okay, so fierce, loud thunder. 常比喻突然发生的事件. So often used as a metaphor for something that occurs suddenly. This one. 晴天霹雳. 晴天霹雳. This is equivalent to a bolt from the blue. So you envisage the sky. Usually lightning comes from clouds, right? Clouds rubbing together, but there's no clouds. And it's just blue, and suddenly lightning happens, like what? Very unexpected. 晴天里打起了响雷，比喻突然发生令人震惊的意外事件或灾祸等。Yeah, a bolt from the blue. What is that? 噩耗传来。噩耗. First time I've encountered this word. All right. 噩耗传来，真如晴天霹雳。Bolt from the blue. All right. So that's P. P. Character in 霹雷. Pili. Okay, so this P is mostly just in the word Pili. And this word is mostly just in 晴天霹雳。一个霹雳打下来。Oh, look at it. 劈死了一头牛。So they use both of them here. So this is 霹雳. This is a noun, is it? Ah, okay. So 霹雳 is the noun, and this P is a verb. Okay. 劈死了一头牛. Like struck to death a head of cattle. Yeah. All right. Interesting. All right, what's next? 误解. Also, 误会. You need to know both. 误解,误会. Yeah, it's a verb and a noun. Yeah. Just it means misunderstanding or to misunderstand, right? Yeah, in practice, it's often used to kind of deflect blame onto someone else. It's like, it's not that I did something wrong, it's that you misunderstand. Yeah, that's what happens in the real world. All right. Can you help me with 误解 and 误会, please? Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. Yeah, in the real world, a lot of the time, people, when things go wrong, people pretend it's a misunderstanding and it could happen to anyone. But sometimes in reality, they've been told many times that this is a bad idea, and they go like, no, I'm going to keep doing it. It's like, oh, all right. And then they don't want to get blamed for it. Anyway, 当然可以，误解和误会都是表示理解错误的词语。但它们的用法和侧重点有所不同。以下是对它们的详细解释和例句。All right, 误解。Well, 解 the 解 is 理解的解, right? So 误 is a mistaken understanding. So to misunderstand, to and a misunderstanding. Which one are we studying? Yeah, we're studying this one. 误解主要指对某件事情或某个意思的错误理解。Okay, so a mistaken understanding. 哦，好爽啊！今天的天气虽然有一点热，但是外面下雨，所以我打开了窗户。刚才有一阵清风啊，清爽，清爽得多的呢。Okay, so a mistaken understanding, both a verb and a noun. 它强调的是理解上的错误。通常是因为信息不清晰或误读造成的。误读is like misdeciphered or something, misread, misunderstanding. Yeah, 误读 maybe that one's worth knowing as well. 例子，他误解了我的意思，以为我不想帮助他。由于文化差异，他们之间产生了很多误解。请不要误解我的意思。 我只是想帮你。Yeah, yeah, cultural differences. So if you're from Australia, a lot of Australians don't like wearing shoes. Australians. So yeah, this is what Australia's like. So it's Australians don't like wearing shoes. Oh, my kwai has arrived. It's my milk, but it's downstairs. So when I come to China and not wear shoes, yeah, Chinese people, 误解. They don't understand. And they'll go out of their way to give me slippers. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to wear slippers. I like bare feet. Yeah. Yeah, barefoot is a way of life. 就是澳大利亚、新西兰的文化。但是你到中国的时候，人们看你不穿鞋，也不穿拖鞋，人们觉得很奇怪。很好奇，你不但不提拖鞋吗？或者你没有携带拖鞋 ？No, I just don't like wearing 拖鞋. Like slippers are for old people, like grandpas and things. Yeah. Yeah. It's normal for people to walk around barefoot in Australia. Yeah. But I come to China and people see me do it and it's like, what? I try to explain, like, okay, you give me slippers or not, I'm still going bare feet. All right, anyway. 例句 例子, 例句, they're the same, they're synonymous. Examples and example sentences. 他误解了他的话，以为他在生气，其实他总是有点累。No, 只是有点累。Oh, sorry. What have I done? I did something silly. 例子, 例句, example, example sentence. I don't know, ChatGPT is acting like they're a bit different. 他误会了他的话，以为他在生气。So mistakenly believed she was angry. In fact, 其实他只是有点累. She's just a little tired. 对这篇文章的误解导致了很多争论。Okay, so misunderstandings of this article led to lots of controversy. 我们之间的误解终于解开了。解开 will be cleared up. So our misunderstandings were eventually solved. Maybe cleared up. I would say cleared up. 感情也变得更好。Okay, 误会。误会指的是 they're both nouns and verbs, right? They're both nouns and verbs, both meaning to misunderstand and misunderstanding. Okay? 误会指的是有对某个行为或言语的误解而产生的误判 misjudgment. All right? 往往带有情感上的影响。Usually with an emotional impact. 可能会导致人与人之间的矛盾和冲突。他们之间的争吵其实是因为一个小小的误会。他误会了他的行为，认为他对他不尊重。这只是个误会。大家不要太在意。我们争吵we said that one. 争吵其实只是个误会，后来解释清楚就好了。他误会了我的好意。Okay, 以为我在嘲笑他。嘲笑 is like ridicule or make fun of. Deride, ridicule, etc. etc. 两人之间的误会解开后，关系变得更加融洽。And so 范围情感。So yeah, I really can't tell the difference. It's really hard. 范围误解 多用于对话、文字、意思等的理解错误。So a mistaken understanding of dialogue, 文字 writing or meaning, all right? And 误会多用于行为、意图等的误判，常带有情感因素。So 误会 is for behavior intentions and refers to a misjudgment of someone's behaviors and intentions. All right, 情感. So 误会 carries connotations relating to emotions. So we'll look at this. Maybe you misread my emotions from my body language. 误解偏向于理性层面的理解错误。Okay, so this is rational. 误解 is rational. This is using your rational mind. Okay. 误会偏向于情感层面的误判。So this is a misjudgment based on emotions. 可能导致矛盾冲突。All right. So 例句对比。他误解了我的意思，以为我在批评他。我们之间的误会导致了长时间的不愉快。They're very similar. They're very, very similar. So I'm going to understand it as 误解 is a bit more on the rational, logical side of the brain, whereas 误会 is more emotional and relating to judgment. All right, what's next? 群众. The crowd, yeah, general public, 群众. There's quite a, okay, the 众 generally by itself refers to crowds and large numbers of people. Actually, it's a good character, isn't it? Because you see, it's 人. You just write person, person, person 3 times, and that's the word for crowd. 群众. So, 众. 许多人. Yeah, okay, many people. 万众一心, 大众. And what's this? 多. Oh, yeah, so sometimes it can just mean many. 跟寡. Is that 寡? 寡. 相对. All right, so the opposite of 寡. So apparently 寡 can mean scant. All right. I didn't know that. 众寡悬殊. 悬殊. I don't know that phrase. 众人. So this is large numbers of people. So 2 meanings. One is many people or just many or large. No, many is better. Many is a better translation. Crowd, multitude. 群众. All right. So 群众. 群众的群 is a crowd, right? A group of people. The masses, the people. Okay. 群众自发的组织起来了. So 群众 is the masses. Okay, 自发, we talked about this one not that long ago. I forget precisely when. We talked about Spontaneous Combustion Awareness Week, which is something I made up with friends at uni way back in the day. 自发, spontaneous, self-igniting, or in this case, organized spontaneously. 自发的组织. 组织 here functions as a verb. Often it's a noun, so 组织 meaning organization, a charitable organization, where it functions as a noun. But here 组织, yeah, to organize. 组织起来了, so they organize spontaneously. 发动, 发动 meaning to inspire or motivate or impel. 群众, so arouse the masses, arouse in the get them to do things kind of sense. Arouse the masses to action, mobilize the masses. Yeah. 群众路线. 群众路线. I don't know what that is. 路线 the mass line. Oh, okay, so this is a technical term. CCP term for party policy aimed at broadening and cultivating contact with the masses. Okay. All right. I don't know that concept. 当领导的不要把自己混同于群众. So this 当 is the present, right? The present leader. 的不要. Oh, 当领导的 no. This is the people serving as leaders do not want to 把自己混同于群众. They don't want to mingle with the masses. Yeah, the 的. So the 的 doesn't have a noun afterwards. So you can do it like that. 当领导的. Those serving as leaders do not want to mingle with the masses. 政党. What is 政党? Oh, 政党 is the whole party, right? 政党. What? Consolidate the party organization. Oh, this is another technical term, is it? 政党学. So this is 调整, 整齐, this kind of 整. So this is like party rectification period. When the party was being rectified. 要吸收群众参加. All right, so they're trying to attract the public, the masses, the non-specialized but large numbers of people. Non-partisan, maybe that's a good one as well. All right. 群众. There's quite a few words that have 众 in them that mean the masses and so on. 观众. Oh, 观众 is like audience. 民众. The masses, yeah. 民众. 众多. Oh, this is just very many, right? 大众. This is also just many. No, 大众 is 大众媒体. Oh, this is mass media. Okay. So it is the masses of people. 听众. This is like audience, but instead of, well, they're listening, right? They're audience that listening. 观众 would be 观看,观听. Yeah. So you're watching a competition or something. 听众, it's the same, but you're listening to something. So what 听讲座, listening to a lecture, 音乐 or music, etc. 公众 is general public, is it? Yeah. 公众, 众生, don't know that one. 当众, 出众, 众议. Anyway, next. 逐年. Oh, sorry, I need to move this here. 下一个词汇就是逐年. So, yeah, year by year. So this 逐年, this is not an isolated case. You probably know 逐步. Maybe you know 逐步, which is like step by step. So 步 or 步行. Oh no, 步骤. 步骤. Is it 步骤? I should say 步骤. Where is 步骤? It'll be here somewhere. Maybe I'll just type it. 步骤. Is it 骤? 步骤. I always get it wrong. 步骤. 步骤. So 逐步. Oh, 步骤 is step. So 逐步 is step by step. 逐步. So step by step. 逐步熟悉. So you step by step become 熟悉, familiar with something. 逐步提高, step by step, incremental progress, that kind of thing. Step by step improving. 逐年 is one example. 逐日. Day by day. 一天一天的. Yeah. So 逐日. I suppose there's 逐月, month by month. 一个月, 一个月. So they're all adverbs meaning the second character by second character. So step by step, month by month, day by day, year by year. 年, 逐年, 一年一年的. Yeah, so 一年一年的 or 一年接着一年的 or 一年又一年的 this kind of thing. So they're all adverbs referring to this year by year, day by day, step by step. There's probably many others. Let's have a look. 逐渐, yeah, 逐渐 just means gradually. That's a little different. But it's kind of has the meaning of 逐. It's not instantaneous. 驱逐, that's different. 逐年, yeah, that's the one we're studying. 逐一, this is one by one. Oh, okay. I didn't know this one. 逐个, yeah, 逐个, one by one. 逐一, one by one. Yeah, there's also 一一. 一一 is a word. 一一 meaning one by one. 一一揭晓, right? That's the thing. Introduce them one by one kind of thing. 逐月, 逐级, I don't know, 逐级. So this is grade by grade. 一级接一级. Yeah, that makes sense. 逐级传达文件. So by maybe so the 级 will be 等级, right? So you do level A, then do level B, and transmit the documents, etc. One grade, you finish that one, then move on to the next kind of thing. 逐个, 逐出, that's different. 逐户, house by house. 户 pertains to residences, so on. So 逐户, house by house. 逐项, item by item, yeah. So this is one of these things where you need to learn the general pattern. So 逐 something. Yeah, it refers to that something by something, year by year, month by month, step by step, one by one. Yeah. Can you say 逐两 2 by 2? I don't know. How would you say 2 by 2? Yeah, maybe it's possible. I'm just making this up. 2 by 2. 2 by 2. It's not in the dictionary, is it? 成双作对. Let's ask ChatGPT. So if 逐一 is 1 by 1, does that mean 逐 okay, so let's put in 逐二. I don't know, it could be 逐二 or 逐两 means 2 by 2. I'm just speculating here. 逐一确实表示一次一个, so one at a time, 或一个接一个, like one by one. 然而中文中并没有类似逐二或逐两这种表达来表示两个接两个和两两. Oh, there is 两两. 两两成对. Okay, so I should use this one. 两个接两个. Yeah, so this is 2 by 2. All right. So English, it's not often you find things that are in English that don't have something equivalent in Chinese. But this one, 2 by 2. So you have to actually spell it out. 2 followed by 2 exception. So 两个接两个的. 他们两两一组. So this is forming groups of 2. 两两一组. 开始进行讨论. I missed this one. Oh no, that's the explanation. 逐一两两. 两两. 在练习中学生们两两配对. So paired up in groups of 2. 互相帮助 and helped each other. All right. What's next? 要素. Yeah, we talked about this one. We did this word, right? All right. We did 要素. Yeah, back in chapter 30, we did 要素. Where is it? Here, 要素. 要素. So it's here. 要素. So we won't go into detail. However, 要素, element. That's not a great translation. 元素 is a better word for element. 要素 is like a key factor, such as a key factor in a decision. Yeah, 要素. Or a key element in a language, a primary element. 要素. Oops, 要素. 构成事物的必不可少的因素。语言的3个要素是语音、词汇、语法。So the 3 key elements, I translated element, 3 key elements of language are morpheme,语音, syllables. 语音, it's misreading what I'm selecting. 词汇, words, 语法, grammar. Maybe it's not good for, maybe 因素 is better for a decision. 因素. So maybe 要素 is better for a factor or an element of an item. A key item. The earmarks of a true champion. 水是科学要素. Water is a 科学 is science, scientific element. All right. Anyway, you get the idea. 要素. It's an element or a factor or a component, a key component. The 要 implies important, right? Next is 智力. We talked about 智商. 智商 was IQ. This is 智力, like intelligence power. 智力. Yeah, there's quite a few words that end in 力, use the suffix 力. 人认识客观事物并运用知识经验解决实际问题的能力. Oh, okay, so the 力 is 能力, the ability to 智, use your wisdom, I guess, use your intellect. 智力赛竞赛. 竞赛 is a competition, so 智力竞赛, this is like an intelligence competition. 智力超群, 超 meaning 超越, to surpass. You probably know 超人, Superman, right? 超人. So this is 超群. Whoops. 群 is 群众, right? 群众. So surpassing the masses. Yeah. 智力. 智力测验 intelligence test. 智力超常的儿童 超常 so 超 surpassing 常 would be normal 正常 or 常见的. Yeah, so a child or children whose intellect surpasses the normal. 开发智力. 开发 is develop. It's usually used in like mining and so on. You mine resources, but here you're mining intellect. Yeah. All right. 智力. So let's have a look at what other li's there are. Okay, we'll skip a few. 努力. 努力 is kind of different. It's not the ability. Yeah, it's actually just hard work. So you want 能力. 实力 little different. That's 力量. 动力 maybe is motivation. This is 力量 again, right? Whoops. We want to find ones that use 力 to mean 能力. So 力量, a lot of them are 力量. 潜力. Yeah, this one. 潜力. 潜 meaning latent or like under yet to come out. 潜在 yeah, 潜在 is a word. 潜在 latent potential. 潜在的还没有发挥出来的能力和力量. Yeah, 潜力. 电力 电的做工能力. 电力 electrical power. 暴力 that's a different one. 活力 I'm looking for ones that have 能力 智力 is a kind of 能力，魅力 is like the ability, the power to captivate. 尽力、全力、体力、吃力 that's a little different. 威力 All right, there's others, but 视力 it's like vision, right? Or your ability to perceive things. 在一定距离内，眼睛分辨物体形态、细节和能力，可能视力表测定。What? 视力表测定 it's tested on the 视力表. It says like A, B, C, D, E. And then my father always liked to joke, made in China. Like, he takes the eye test and he gets them all right and then says made in China at the end. Because he pretends like there's a tiny little made in China. And he's pretending like he understands that as if that was part of the test. Okay, 智力, your intellectual ability. Next is 预期. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't mean expect, anticipate, but yeah, it's used quite in a special way, right? 预期 this one. 预先期盼 okay, 预期寿命，收到预期的效果，达到预期的目的。That's not what I was expecting. 收到预期的效果。No, it is. It's what you're anticipating/expecting. 戒烟可以使预期寿命延长10年。So if you give up smoking, you can extend your expected lifespan by 10 years. Presumably that depends on how old you are. 这笔投资预期回报率为 12%. Sorry, it's off the screen. Yeah, so this B, measure word for investment, 这笔投资 this investment 预期回报率 the anticipated 回报率 回报 return rate or rate of return 为 the way basically is a fancy word to say is 12%. Yeah. 承担比预期多的工作 so take on more work than anticipated. Yeah. No, it is anticipated and expected. Most of the time it's used as an adjective, it seems. 预期的效果，预期寿命，预期的效果，预期的目的。It is a verb, but it seems like it's often used as an adjective. Let's see. It seems 预期 is a verb, yet is often used as an adjective. 预期在中文中主要作为动词使用，意思是对未来的事情进行预测或期望。然而，它也可以在一些特定的上下文中起到形容词的作用，描述某种预期的状态或结果。Yeah, so here it's used as an adjective. 预期作为动词 all right. 我们预期这次项目会取得成功 so we anticipate this project will be successful. 他们预期市场需求会增加 so they anticipate the market demand will increase. Okay. 预期作为形容词表语定语 it should be 定语 what is a 表语 predicative I don't know what a 表语 is. 虽然预期本身是动词，但在一些情况下，它可以用作 形容词，描述某种预期的状态和结果。这样学用时通常是以预期的形式出现。So 结果比预期的要好。要好 just means better than, right? 要好。Yeah, it's not really in the dictionary, is it? 要 maybe the 预期的结果。Yeah. 要好比预期的。Yeah, this 预期的 is there's like an invisible noun after 预期的，比预期的 because you can infer it's the same as this noun. You don't want to repeat it. 销售额低于预期的水平。So the 销售额 sales quota, sale turnover is lower than the anticipated level. 预期的水平。Yeah. 定于预期的收益没有实现。Wait a minute. So is this 表语 this concept? The kind of you leave off the second verb. You just use 预期的 to mean 预期的结果 etc etc. All right. 表语预期的收益没有实现。The anticipated returns have not been realized. 他的表现超出了预期的目标。His performance exceeded the anticipated goal. 预期的目标 That's a bit weird for me. 这次会议的结果比预期的要好。我们的销售额达到了预期的目标。新产品的市场反应超出了我们的预期。Here it's functioning as a noun. Oh, look at that. So it exceeded our expectations. 公司预期 Let me do it again. 公司预期明年的利润会有所增加。So the company anticipates next year's profit will somewhat increase. 这个计划的预期效果是什么？ All right. 下一个 we finished 预期。So verb meaning expect, anticipate, but often functions as an adjective, and it seems like it functions as a noun as well. 下一页首要 Yeah, we did this one. 首要 When did we do it? We did it like in the last video, right? Yeah. Sorry. 首要 We did it in the last video. Yeah. 首要 So primary factor. 首要 or no, maybe just primary. 首要的原因 primary reason. 首要的事先办 So do the most important things first. Etc etc. 首要 adjective. Yeah, 首要的事情首要的 whatever. 把这个问题放在首要位置上。Okay, so this problem should be considered the most important. 胜利是首要目的。胜利 What is 胜利 Flourishing is the primary objective. And 生锈 We did this one as well. We did it yesterday, right? 生效 No, 生锈 meaning to rust. It's a verb meaning it's starting to rust or kind of rusting. Rusting has appeared. 生锈 To get rusty. All right. So this is like metals, right? This is not. Let's ask ChatGPT. Not like your knowledge. So in English, you use does in addition to metals. can 生锈 be used with e.g. memory or knowledge? Yeah, so my memory is rusty, used figuratively. Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe my memory is rusty on this. 你的记性或者你的记忆力生锈 Can you say that? 生锈 is rusty or is getting rusty. All right, come on, ChatGPT, you can do it. 生锈，这个词主要用来形容金属因氧化而产生锈迹。锈迹。迹 is like remnants, vestige, traces of rust. 但在中文中，它也可以用作比喻，形容人的能力、技能、记忆等由于长期不用而变得迟钝或退化。迟钝 sluggish. All right, so that's the same as English. 这是一种形象化的表达方式，常用于口语中。我的记忆好像生锈了，很多事情都想不起来。So my memory is getting rusty. 由于很久没有复习，那些知识点在我的脑海中已经生锈了。技能很久没练钢琴了，手指都生锈了。My fingers are getting rusty from not practicing the piano. 他已经多年没有打篮球，感觉动作都有些生锈了。All right, his motion is getting rusty from his lack of practice of basketball. 如果不经常使用外语，语言能力就会生锈。So if you don't practice your, if you don't use your 外语 foreign language, then your skills will become rusty. 长时间不写代码，写代码 is programming. One of the other ways of saying programming. So it literally means writing code, right? Writing code. This code, so code can mean things like OMR, like a QR code. But here, this 代码 is code in the sense of writing code, like C++ code. 我的编程能力好像生锈了. My coding ability has rusted. All right. Are you sure? So just, are you sure this is legit in Chinese? Because we use rusty in English figuratively. All right, so ChatGPT seems quite confident. 我的记忆好像生锈了。Yeah, 记忆力好像越来越差. Yeah, definitely hear that. I feel like maybe this is translation ease. Yeah. No, I think ChatGPT is wrong. 番茄小说提供记忆生锈. Some examples here, right? What's that? Is that a mistyped yeah? That's Cantonese, is it? Maybe we'll... Okay, 记忆越来越容易生锈. So maybe maybe this is borrowed from English or imported from English. I think 生锈 might be better off left as meaning rust or metals. 方硕. We did this one as well. 方硕. We've done all these words. 方硕, radiate. 方硕. We talked about this. Radiate in the sense of radiation. You have a radioactive element, it can 方硕, emit radiation, but you can also use it more like as roads radiating out from a city, that sort of thing. 方硕. We did this one in the last video. 方硕. So let's skip it. 夫人. Yeah, 夫人, wife. The most common 夫人. The most common 夫人 I know is 狄夫人. So, do you know who the 狄夫人 is? The first 夫人, the first lady? 狄夫人. Jill Biden, right? If I remember correctly. All right, so it's not just in America. So these are different countries, right? 狄夫人. So 狄夫人, first lady. So even Xi Jinping's wife is 狄夫人, is that right? That's my understanding. I don't know who that is. 韩国, 狄夫人. All right. Yeah. This is who I think of when I think of 狄夫人. This is the first lady, wife of US president. That's who I think of. All right. 狄夫人. Oh, this is Ivanka Trump, right? She used to be. Does she still count as 狄夫人? I don't know. I don't know what the classification is. All right. 狄夫人. So that's when I encounter 夫人, or at least when I think of it, that's what I think of. So I think it means other things, right? 夫人, oh yeah, madam, 夫人, but 女士 is a better choice. So when you're in China, if someone drops something, you could say, oh, 女士, 你的手套在地上，别忘记你的手套，或耳机，你别忘记你的伞。或者女士，电梯是上的。That sort of thing. It's like lady, Lady Macbeth. Oh, okay. 麦克佩斯夫人 ，Lady Macbeth. 贵夫人，夫人。Oh, so this is like the English nobility. Lady, lord and lady. 夫人. Okay, so this is the title, the 头衔. 夫人. Okay, so there is a title. 头衔 is the title. So you have the title of a lady. Yeah. Yeah, 公爵夫人. Oh, no. 约克公爵夫人 Duchess 公爵夫人 So 公爵 is Duke and okay 公爵夫人 is Duchess. All right, and that is a 王室 a royal title. Duchess. All right. 夫人 it does mean wife, but in everyday life people say 老婆. They say, do people still say 太太? Maybe older people say 太太. And 妻子 is common, slightly more formal, but 妻子太太老婆. 夫人 does work, but it's best left to like Jill Biden. It is Jill Biden, right? I'm not sure if I remember her name correctly. All right. Okay, 端端正正 or 端正. Okay, how are we going for time? 1 hour, 14 minutes, basically. Yeah, 端端正正. 端正 is kind of like upright, straight. I think it's like also pertaining to morally upright, not just Yeah, 端端正正，端端正正 ，no， 端端正正 ，straight， 绝上端端正正的写着几个字 ，so that's straight, like horizontally straight。写字的端端正正，端端正正的坐在椅子上 ，yeah, this is like upright。把画像端端正正的挂起来 ，so you hang your portrait straight。画像 or a portrait。So this is like straight, but I want to look at this one. 端正，不歪不斜 ，so not crooked, not slanted。字体端正。端端正正的坐在椅子上 Okay, so you're sitting straight and not crooked. So this is the physical thing of not being on an angle or slanted or crooked or yeah, that's 正直 Yeah, this is the upright one I was talking about. 正直正派 So 行为端正 So this is upright. So morally upright behavior. That sort of thing. And 学端正 So this is you cause something else to become straight. 端正工作作风 So this is like regulate or fix or cause your work ethic, work style to become proper and upright. 五官端正五官 represents your 5 facial organs, right? Eyes, ears, nose, mouth. Something else. I don't know. What are the 5 organs? 五官 Let's look it up while we're here. 五官 Ears, eyes, lips, nose, tongue. Oh, okay, so mouth gets 2. All right. Facial features. So 端正 Yeah, regular facial features. 端正的字体 Yeah, regular neat handwriting. Or it would be handwriting, although it doesn't precisely say that. 态度端正 A proper attitude. 端正等风 This 风 represents 风作 right? As style. 党 is a party, probably a political party, and so you rectify the party's style. Yeah. 她长得很端正 All right. So this is, she's good looking, but it's like she 长得 this is like grew up to become 很端正 like proper. Sounds like she's like a lady, not like, I don't know, a party animal. That sort of thing. I would not expect her to be covered in tattoos or something like that. 字写的端端正正 All right, we did those. Okay. 清秀端正的容貌 What is 清秀? 清 crisp, 秀 outstanding, delicate and pretty. Pretty and refined. Yeah, all right. Just one of these words. Chinese has many adjectives that basically mean good, and that's yeah. They mean good to different degrees, and they mean good. They can only describe certain things. They can't describe everything. 他的品行一点儿都不端正 Yeah, so 品行 is this one of the abstract concepts of decency in Chinese culture. 品行 his moral conduct is not even slightly upstanding. So yeah, he doesn't have an ounce of decency. Yeah. 保持端正的姿势 so maintain an upright posture. So this is like poise or something like that. 在房间的那一端正 No, this is 那一端，一端 is like end, at a far end of the room. 那一端，用在进行一场扑克牌比赛，poker competition, a card game at the end of it. Yeah. So here, 端正 is not a single word. They're separate. 端 and 正 are different. 品行端正的人. Yeah. So upright character. All right, how are we going for time? I'm getting a little tired. How many more should we do? We've done 20, 21. That's pretty decent. Let's call it a video. I want to rest and have something to eat. Thank you for watching. Remember to give a likey, 点赞, ding, 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 ding. And I don't know, feel free to use words we've studied in the comments if I've said anything silly or you have something interesting to add. Feel free to leave comments, assuming they're friendly and nice and focused on education and not wildly off topic. And yeah, thank you for your time and I'll see you in the next video. 下次聊，拜拜。